Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What's going on, guys? It's Friday! It's my favorite day of the week because, of course, it's the Movie Idiot Show right here on all of these fun and wonderful streaming platforms that we do this show on, and that is Twitch, YouTube Live, and, of course, Facebook Live, and we are streaming live right now. And you guys might be asking yourself, what is the Movie Idiot Show? Well, I'm so glad you guys asked, even though you didn't. The Movie Idiot Show is a show that I do every week where I go over all things movies, TV, entertainment, news, and all that kind of fun stuff. And we talk about it together. You guys can comment, of course, as always, and interact with the show live as it goes. You may be asking yourself, well, how do I do that? Well, I'm so glad you asked, because I know you guys are asking all these questions. So you could do this in a few ways. Facebook and Twitter, @MovieIdiot1. Easy enough. You can also submit for main topics of the show. Now, what are main topics of the show? Well, main topics are the main topics of discussion that have happened in movie entertainment, movie and TV entertainment this week. For main topics, you can do themovieidiot@gmail.com, or you can submit via our new website, themovieidiot.com. And I'm going to be going over that in just a moment. Also, you guys, of course, can comment and interact live right now. Again, live on Twitch, live on YouTube, live on Facebook Live. In the comment section below, just comment and you'll be good there. And then, of course, the best way to interact with the show is right here, the tip link, streamlabs.com/movieidiot, because when you interact with the show via the tip link, not only does your comment and question get read before all the others, but also you guys are helping support the channel, support the show, and that is amazing, and we want to keep this party going. I love you guys. I love talking this stuff with you guys, so please make sure you tip as well. And let's get started here. So one more little business thing to get to before we get started on our main topics. I did mention that we have the brand new website, so I'm going to pull that up for you guys right now. It is themovieidiot.com. Pretty simple. So I'm very proud of this. We just launched it. Pretty simple right here, but right here you get, of course, right in this area, you're going to get the most current show. If you clicked on this right now, you'd see it live. So this is here. Here we also do reviews and whatnot. You got that here. And then the Movie Idiot blog, which we're going to be doing a text blog as much as I can, hopefully weekly. I'll be doing a text blog here. Check this one out. It's called RIP Theaters. I did this on the 9th of November, and it's a pretty decent blog. I'm pretty proud of it. So check that out there. And then again, if you want to submit for main topics on the show, you can contact me on the website with Contact the Movie Idiot. Just fill in your name and information here. And if you have an awesome topic, main topic for the show, of course, I will include it in the show. And that's it for all the, the business type stuff. And we're going to get into the meat of the show, the main topics of the show, and let's get started with that. So, first main topic of the day is going to be RIP Alex Trebek. If you have not heard, the longtime host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek, has passed away due to pancreatic cancer. A long battle with it, actually. Alex Trebek was 80 years old, so he definitely lived quite a long life. He's left a long-lasting impression on television, and especially game show. When you think of game show hosts, you think of Bob Barker, you think of Pat Sajak, and you think of Alex Trebek. These three guys are the pillars and the titans of that kind of genre of television show, and he has passed away. And there's a lot of rumors and things going around as far as, should they replace him? Should they not? There is somebody out there kind of lobbying for the job right now, and there's a lot of pushback on that, on whether it's too soon and whatnot. I think Alex Trebek, I don't want to speak for a man who has passed away, but I think he would definitely want his show to continue on. Now, whether, right now is the best time to be pushing for that job, I don't know. But I think the guy would definitely want, the show that he built to continue and move forward. But anyway, RIP to a total, complete legend in the game show genre, and that is Alex Trebek. He will be missed. And, of course, you guys all know all the amazing Saturday Night Live skits, which it's funny because Sean Connery and Alex Trebek, passed within a week of each other, and they never actually met in real life, funny enough. But everybody seems to think that, Connery's up there like, beat your fuss, Trebek, But in reality, the two guys never really met. But I do know that Alex Trebek was a big fan of the SNL skits, and again, he will be missed. So RIP Alex Trebek. And that's going to bring us to our next main topic. The second main topic of the day is struggling movie theaters see glimmer of hope following coronavirus vaccination news. So, I'm not gonna get, because I don't do this on this show. We don't do politics, okay? This is for movie and TV fans. We're all movie and TV fans, whether you're left, right, or independent politically. I don't care. We're here to talk movie and TV. But there was news of a vaccine that for coronavirus. And with that, there was a huge push for investments on Wall Street for movie theaters. So, buoyed by the announcement of the vaccine, AMC Theaters stock rose 51.4%. Cineworld shares jumped 40.25%. And Cinemark climbed 45.17%. IMAX shares got another 18.61% boost. And the share prices were a fraction of what they were pre-pandemic. For instance, AMC closed the day at a 3.77 share, less than half of what the shares were trading in February. Now, this is monstrous news. As you guys well know, and you just saw, I just did a blog post recently, RIP theaters, right? This is a small glimmer of hope for movie theaters. And again, I've said this before, that movie theaters, whether it's fair or unfair, they are taking the beating of a lifetime with coronavirus. Whereas grocery stores have kind of made it through, whereas some restaurants and things have kind of been able to make it through when they are open. Movie theaters, when they are open, people aren't touching them. Now, whether that's, I maintain that it literally comes down to that scene from Outbreak where you see the particles flying through the air conditioning system, and I think it's that scene that has really hurt theaters. Nothing will make me think differently of that, but I digress. Movie theaters have taken a beating, so theaters needed something. And this is that something. This is that thing that they needed. Just some good news, a light at the end of the tunnel, even if it's just like a little pinhole. It's excellent news, in my opinion, just because people are willing to go back to the movies if there's a vaccine. That's what the public perception is. That's what you're seeing from this. This is a very good indicator of what public perception is, of what movie theaters are going to need to open back up. And I honestly got to say, and again, theaters are being held at a much higher standard than things like grocery stores and restaurants, and I think unfairly, to be honest. But either way, it's a glimmer of hope. It's a possibility, and that's all we can ask for as movie fans. I keep saying it, and I will say it again. There is nothing as good as the experience of watching a movie in the cinema, in the theater. The theatrical experience is a billion times better than whatever you got at home. And I'm sorry, I'm sure some of you have some amazing home theater systems, but I'm telling you, as somebody who worked at a theater, your home theater system sucks compared to what they are pushing at a movie theater. And that experience, and then seeing it with other people. I mean, last year we had Endgame, and it was one of the greatest movie experiences of my life, and I want it back. And this is that you guys, if you've been watching, I have been so down about this. This is that little glimmer of hope that maybe finally it's gonna happen, and we're gonna be able to have our theaters, and AMC may not have to close down. And with that little glimmer of hope, people are investing, which is going to help keep them open just long enough to get through this. So hopefully that happens. That's my feeling on that subject. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited about this news? Do you think it's going to be good for theaters? Do you think it's not? Let me know in the comment section below. And, or of course, you can send in a tip as well, streamlabs.com/movieidiot. And let me know your guys' thoughts, and we're going to move on to the next main topic. And next main topic, also corona related, but in the negative way, unfortunately. Netflix The Witcher halts production following multiple positive COVID tests. And this is a Deadline exclusive article. Netflix has halted production in the UK of The Witcher following positive multiple tests or COVID-19 cases we can reveal. The 4 positive cases are from today. We have confirmed, and Netflix will carry out isolation round of testing and everyone involved in the show. Those impacted have been isolated and are not among the lead cast that we hear. So not lead cast, but there were 4 cases of coronavirus related to the Witcher filming of Witcher Season 2. This is news, and it's not. And here's why. It's news. A major, big, popular TV show has had to halt their production because of COVID. But it's not, because we've already seen this story play out a couple of times already. The Batman, for instance, had to halt production. Their main actor, Robert Pattinson, tested positive for COVID. They shut it down. 2-week quarantine. Boom, 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 back. And they're good to go. They're still filming right now. And others. There have been others as well. So what Hollywood has done is they've taken a model of basically they kind of quarantine their whole staff. They set them up in hotels. They're not allowed to go anywhere. If somebody tests positive, they shut the whole thing down for 2 weeks, or they isolate the people who are positive and continue doing things without those people, and then they pick up where they left off. It has shown that it's worked over and over and over again. These productions are not having any major breakouts of COVID. They've been able to isolate the people. So honestly, this is news, but it's not really news. It's going to be okay. I think The Witcher should be fine. It probably won't even affect the release. Let me see if they say when. It does not say. So we still do not know when the Witcher is possibly going to be released. But either way, it doesn't look like it's going to affect the production of The Witcher all that much. So all in all, I feel like this is going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay as far as The Witcher. What do you guys think? Do you think it's going to affect The Witcher's release? Are you worried about this? Are you not? Let me know in the comments section below. And I'm going to move on to the next main topic. And our next main topic today is our main topic of the show for today. And our main topic of the show is Mads Mikkelsen in talks to replace Johnny Depp in Fantastic Beasts. So, yes, Mads Mikkelsen. Now, here, let me, in case you guys don't know who he is, I also brought up his filmography for a little bit. So, he's been in things like Casino Royale, Clash of the Titans, the Three Musketeers reboot movie, The Hunt. Let's see. Apparently, he was in a Rihanna video. He did, of course, the Hannibal TV series, which a lot of people really loved. He was the main villain in Doctor Strange. So he's been in quite a bit of stuff. Very good actor. I really did like him in Doctor Strange as well. So Mads Mikkelsen is going to be replacing Johnny Depp. Now, I know a lot of people have some feelings about this. I try not to go too far into the whole Johnny Depp Amber Heard situation. Warner Brothers, and basically they went to Depp and they said, look, buddy, we would like you to go ahead and step down. Depp accepted. Depp is getting paid his full and entire salary, even though he's not going to be acting in this franchise anymore. And yeah, this all stemmed, of course, from the ruling in England where Depp had went after a publication and Amber Heard for basically defamation of character, saying that, they called him a wife beater. He said he wasn't. And the judge didn't say... So normally in a case like that, the judge would say something to the effect of, we are going to throw this case out because we don't feel that Johnny Depp has proven that they lied. The judge went a step further and said, not only do we not feel that Johnny Depp has not proven that they lied about him, but in fact, we believe that he actually did these things. The judge said that in their closing statements about this case. So the judge went an extra step. When Warner Brothers got a hold of that news, they decided to pull the plug on Johnny Depp. I'm very mixed about... I have publicly roasted Warner Brothers about how they have handled their problem people, so to speak. There's been no consistency. They fired Hartley Sawyer from the Flash TV show because of tweets he made 8 years ago, but yet turned around and hired James Gunn, who was fired from Disney right before that for the exact same thing as Hartley Sawyer was fired for. They have had no comment and no anything about the Ezra Miller situation, have not fired Ezra Miller, even though there's video proof of him putting his hands on a woman. And then there's been Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Amber Heard has not been let go from her Warner Brothers projects as of this time. Johnny Depp has. Now again, Johnny Depp has been let go because of a court ruling. Here's what I think. I think Warner Brothers did the right thing in waiting for a court ruling before they let Johnny Depp go. That was the right decision. In an era where everybody's firing everybody left, right, and here just for rumors or whatever, that was the right decision. They let a legal process take its course and then made a calculated business decision. That is the way to do it. Bravo on that. I think the Amber Heard thing is not over yet. I think they are going to wait because there's another court case, and again, civil court, in America. And I think there's going to, whatever comes out of that, I think then Warner Brothers will weigh that and make decisions on Amber Heard. Simply speaking, there were no court decisions made on Amber Heard in the case in England because that was specifically Johnny Depp saying that they lied about him. They weren't talking about Amber Heard. So as things develop more in this case, I think Warner Brothers will take it in and make a proper decision. Again, I feel like that's the right move. Wait and see and get the facts and then make choices. That is good. They still need to figure out what they're going to do with Ezra Miller because that's on video. You can see it. And the Hartley Sawyer thing, I think, look, maybe they should have let him go, yes. But either way, it is not congruent. So Warner Brothers still has a lot of work to do getting their act together as far as how they handle some of these things and getting on the same page across the board. But I will say, I feel like it was the right decision to wait and see with Johnny Depp, but then they got that information from a judge saying, not only do I not think they were lying about you, but now I can unequivocally say that I feel as a judge that it was true that you did these things. And because of that, I feel like it was the right choice for Warner Brothers to let him go. That being said, bringing in Mads Mikkelsen is a great choice. This is a very good actor. Is he Johnny Depp? No. Is anybody Johnny Depp? No. I mean, maybe Downey? I don't know. But either way, since you have to pay Johnny Depp a salary, no matter what, contractually speaking, they must do it. That's how business is done in Hollywood. Whether you think that's right or not, doesn't really matter. That's how it is. But since they have to keep paying Depp, they're bringing in a very good actor who can play that role very well. Again, if you saw Doctor Strange, you know that he did an excellent job as the main villain in that. I think he'll do a great job as Grindelwald. I like the move. I think it's a great move to pick up Mads Mikkelsen. I think it's the right move, and I think it's great. So that's my opinion on it. What do you guys think? That's the big thing. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below your guys' thoughts on that. And I'm going to move on to the next main topic. And our next main topic makes me so sad, guys. It just makes me so sad. So, this year, 2020, man, it has just beaten us all down, right? And one of the things that's been kind of crappy for me is I'm a huge Marvel fan. A really huge Marvel fan. I love Marvel movies. And I gotta tell you, it's been terrible not having them. And not only that, but we were promised Marvel TV shows, and so many of those productions had to be put off. You know, we were supposed to get Falcon and Winter Soldier. That has all but disappeared right now, which makes me really think that it's tied to the Black Widow movie, but I digress. But the end of the year was looking a little bit up, even though it's been bleak still. It was looking a little bit up, and here's why. First of all, we have Mandalorian. There's my baby Yoda right there. Baby Yoda. We have Mandalorian going on right now. But right after Mandalorian was done, the following week, WandaVision was gonna drop. Somewhere in this whole thing, Disney moved the movie Soul. And they took it off the theatrical release schedule, and they put it for a Christmas Day, December 25th, Christmas Day release for Disney Plus. Well, now they have taken WandaVision and moved it to January 15th. And I am so upset, you guys. I'm so upset. I was so looking forward to this, and now I gotta wait another month. Come on, man. Come on. This comes via the Hollywood Reporter. Disney Plus has set a release date for WandaVision, my first streaming series from Marvel Studios. The show, which stars Avengers actors Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany, will premiere January 15th. Though WandaVision never had an official release date, the company previously had said the series would bow in December, but COVID has upended release schedules throughout Hollywood, and WandaVision takes in for... So anyway, yeah, I mean, that's about it. So basically, this article is saying it's coronavirus related. I got to be honest, guys. I can't help but think that, and this is my own speculation, but I can't help but think that the release of Soul on December 25th has directly impacted the release of WandaVision. I think they wanted to space out their stuff. They didn't want too many things launching at once, which I think is a mistake. I think they should have launched them both, but I think what they're trying to do is string together things. So they want Mandalorian to finish. You got Soul. Soul will be out for a few weeks, and then right after, those 3 weeks, then you jump into WandaVision. Which, by the way, you guys, if you have not yet seen WandaVision and the trailers, and you've got to check this out. This show looks bonkers good. It looks amazing. There's so many things. First of all, some of this is speculation on my part, but I feel like they're going to do kind of a derivative of like the House of M storyline in the comics, where Wanda basically creates her own realities. They're doing a lot of this in sitcom format, starting in 50s sitcoms and moving to 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. And one of the things they did while filming this is they brought in live studio audiences like 90s sitcoms had, or, they had live audiences during the filming. That is so cool. I cannot wait to see this. I am so excited. And that's, again, why I am also so bummed out. It's just another dagger to the heart. Thanks, 2020. I can't wait for this show. I think it's going to be so great. I'm so thrilled for it. And so, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a little bit, more than a little bit bummed out that it's going to January 15th. But luckily, it's a definitive date. And it's just a few weeks later. And I'll be okay. It's okay, guys. I'll be okay. Not that that matters, but anyway, what do you guys think? Are you guys just as upset as I am that WandaVision is being moved to January 15th? Do you think it's not a big deal? Were you not even thinking about this show? Let me know in the comments below, and or of course the tip link, your guys' thoughts on that, and I'm going to move on to the next main topic. And the next main topic for today is Umbrella Academy renewed for Season 3 by Netflix. So it is official, you guys. Umbrella Academy is officially coming back for Season 3. Now, if you guys have been watching my show at all, you know that I am an avid, huge, mega awesome fan of this show. I feel right now the 3 best shows on TV currently are, well, recurring shows, I should say, on TV are The Umbrella Academy, Doom Patrol, and The Boys. Now, yes, they are all superhero based, but I don't care because honestly, if you took all the powers away from those shows, the character development alone and the writing and acting in these shows are top notch. These are amazing TV shows, and they definitely deserve all the praise that they're getting. Umbrella Academy being on Netflix. Now, the reason why this is a big deal that Umbrella Academy has been renewed for a 3rd season is because Netflix has developed quite a reputation of dropping shows or not renewing them, even when they're successful. Look at a show like Designated Survivor, which is a great show, not renewed. Another one that I just watched recently, it's like a post-apocalyptic show, Daybreakers. Not renewed. Really awesome show. Totally not renewed. And others. Many others. A lot of people love The Dark Crystal. Not renewed. I mean, and on and on and on. So, even though a show is very popular, like The Umbrella Academy, and very good, like The Umbrella Academy, there is a fear with Netflix that they're not going to renew these shows. A lot of that could probably also be due to the fact that Netflix is almost $25 billion in debt. So, that being said, they have decided to go forward and renew Season 3 of The Umbrella Academy. So, Netflix has given a Season 3 order to one of the most popular series, Umbrella Academy. Production on the 10-episode 3rd season will begin in February in Toronto. So, yeah, they've decided to go forward with it. Again, guys, I cannot stress enough how awesome this show is. If you've not checked out Umbrella Academy, again, one of my top 3 favorite shows on streaming right now. Amazing show. Definitely check it out. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited for Umbrella Academy Season 3? Do you think, whatever, I don't even watch that show? Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on that, and we are going to move on to the next main topic. And you guys, it's Friday, right? It's Friday, which means it is Baby Yoda Friday. It is Mandalorian Friday, everybody. And that is our next main topic. Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 3, also known as Chapter 11, dropped today. No spoilers. I will not spoil anything. But I gotta tell ya, my nerdgasms were going hard. Nerdgasms were going hard. I watched the show with my girlfriend, and like, I'm watching it, and I'm like, oh, there's so and so, and oh my god, is that so and so? And dude, man, this show is so good. I will say this. You guys, if you want to get more out of this season of The Mandalorian, you should definitely check out some things. You don't have to, because like Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni do an amazing job of making sure that you don't have to know all of the backstory and mythos to get the show. But if you want to get more out of it, you need to watch all of the stuff related to Mandalorians and Mandalore from Clone Wars and Rebels. And I can tell you the episodes right now. From Clone Wars Season 2, Episode 12, 13, and 14. Clone Wars Season 4, Episode 14. Clone Wars Season 5, Episode 1, Episode 14, Episode 15, and Episode 16. Rebels Season 3, Episode 11, Episode 15, and Episode 16. And then if you want to get into another character that's going to show up, I'm going to wait on that. So that's all the Mandalorian stuff. All about the Darksaber and Mandalorian creed and their religion and their planet Mandalore. So, yeah. And now when we get to the other character, I will revisit this because there is a character that's going to be in this season of The Mandalorian, and I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody, but there are definitely some other episodes. And again, this isn't required. You don't have to do it, but I feel like if you do, you're going to get more out of this season and this show, The Mandalorian, than you would have if you didn't. I was, catching my girlfriend up on some of the stuff because I had seen all those episodes. That being said, again, it's not a thing you have to do. And again, this episode was really good. This one was directed by Bryce Dallas Howard. Very action-packed. From go, it boom, 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 gets right to the point, very quick. It's not the best episode. I wouldn't say it's the best one, but it's definitely a good episode. I fully recommend it, guys. Make sure you check out, of course, Mando Chapter 11, also known as Episode 3 from Season 2. It's dropped today. Check it out. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of The Mandalorian Chapter 11. No spoilers, please. Let's try not to ruin it for everybody else. Let me know in the comments below your guys' thoughts on that, and I'm going to move on to my next main topic. And this right here, The Queen's Gambit, is the #1 show on Netflix right now. Who would have thought a TV show? Well, it's a mini series basically. So it's a one-off. So 7 episodes. They average about 45 minutes to an hour long each. Who would have thought a show about playing chess would be so interesting and enthralling? I got to tell you guys, the trailer for this alone had me hooked. Netflix, again, with their original programming, specifically their original TV shows, is just killing it. Just killing it. This show is about a girl who learns to play chess and is a chess prodigy. You wouldn't think that would be that interesting. Let me read something off for you guys. I'm going to pull this up here because I posted on Facebook the other day. And just asking here. Hold on. Let me find, because here we go. So I asked, who has watched The Queen's Gambit? And if so, what are your thoughts? No spoilers will be read again. But I just want to give you guys an idea. There are a lot of replies on this so far. So, Monica says, I started with a friend and am impatiently waiting until Thursday, hopefully to finish it. Chase says, it was good, highly suggest it. Jake says, really good. Wendy says, loved it. Kathy says, loved it. Daniel says, I binged it recently, excellent, very well done. Lisa says, 2 more episodes left, loving it so far. Arna says, love it. Brian, very well told story conveying common themes that affect so many of us, inspirational and empowering, 2 thumbs up. Sarah, loved it. Alyssa, watched a few episodes, it's good. Jeff, never mind, I'm skipping Jeff's comments. Whoa. Alexa, stop. Sorry, Alexa had to chime in. Stop. Okay, anyway. Jeff made a comment about how he thought the main character was hot. Let's just say that. Vita, loved it. Nicole, loved. Nicole watched 3 times. Alejandra. Yeah, Alejandra, going to have to watch it. So, Dory, love. Joel, loved it. Chris, loved it. Lauren, loved it. Robin, I've watched this show twice. I loved it. Zooks, I like it. Tiffany, good movie. Donna, heart. Shar, loved, great movie. I then commented, said, so far, really good. Amazing writing and acting. I'm halfway through now. Now I've finished it, actually. Brian, it was excellent. Scott, watched the first episode and loved it. Jordan, loved it. Tessa, absolutely loved it. Binged it all in a couple of days, and my only regret is that it's over. Kurt, so far, so good. Caitlin, so far, I loved it. Not one person disliked this show. Not one person who responded. You guys, there's a couple of things I want to point out for The Queen's Gambit. And let me pull up the thing again here on Netflix. Thing number one. This show is about playing chess. And yet, you would think the chess scenes would be the most boring, and they're not. The director of this movie figured out a way to get you so sucked in to a game of chess. I love the movie Searching for Bobby Fischer. And I do love chess. I'm not a great chess player, but I do like to play it. I haven't played in a while, but it is a game that I do like. Searching for Bobby Fischer was my favorite chess-oriented movie ever. It has now been supplanted. The Queen's Gambit has done such a phenomenal job of making and putting you into a game of chess and putting you into the feelings and what it feels like to be in like a really tense game of chess and what it feels like to play against a really difficult player and that crushing feeling of knowing that you're screwed and there's nothing you can do about it. They figured out how to make chess intense, suspenseful, and must-see viewing. Like, this was awesome. If they filmed live chess matches the way that this was filmed, good God. Wow. It'd be one of the most popular things probably out there. Phenomenal job. Kudos to the director in just that alone, to be able to film a chess match and make it that enthralling and that riveting. Amazing. Just amazing. So that's my first comment. The second comment I have is you could take all of the chess out of this movie limited series and it would still be awesome. The writing and the acting in this series is phenomenal. The directing is phenomenal. They did such a great job of telling the stories of these characters and all of these characters. They do such a great job of building up and interweaving all the characters and tying them all to her. And she, Beth Harmon, the main character, is a tortured soul. And this poor kid. And God, what an amazing job. I forget the name of the main actress. I always do this. I think it's like Anya something. Hold on, let me pull it up here really quick. Queen's Gambit. Sorry, guys. I know her name. I just brain fart, you know. Here we go. Queen's Gambit. She was in the New Mutants movie. Cast. There we go. Anya Taylor-Joy. That's her name. So the main actress in this movie, this girl right here, Anya Taylor-Joy, she's going places. She is going places. Wow. She was okay in New Mutants. I really don't remember seeing her in much of anything else, but in this show, this girl put on what I would consider an Oscar-level type performance. Just amazing. The woman who played her adopted mother, amazing. The guy who played the gentleman who taught her how to play chess, amazing. All of the people she meets along the way, the actors crush it. Just perfect casting, perfect execution. I dare say this show is perfect. I would give it a 5 out of 5. I don't normally give number stuff. Usually I just say, hey, I recommend. And I do fully recommend The Queen's Gambit. That being said, I'm going to give this one a perfect 5. 5 out of 5. If I'm going, 5 out of 5. 10 out of 10, however you want to call it. This show is amazing. Just amazing. And I mean, it had one little lull there in like episode 5, but even then it was building. It was set up for the big payoff, and just, again, phenomenal writing, phenomenal directing, phenomenal acting. I can't recommend it enough. Again, The Queen's Gambit on Netflix, 7-part series. It's a one-off again, so it's, this is never going to happen again, or at least not with her, or not, this character. So, but 7-part series, amazing job. Fully recommend you guys definitely check it out. You will not be disappointed. And again, it is the #1 trending thing on Netflix right now, and has been for the entire week. So, shouldn't be that hard to find. Okay, what did you guys think of The Queen's Gambit? Let me know in the comments below your guys' thoughts on that. Whoa, that was weird. Sorry about that. Let me just fix something really quick. Jeez. Let me know in the comments below your guys' thoughts on that, on The Queen's Gambit. And I'm going to move on to your guys' comments and questions. I think we're down to it. So looks like I don't have anything in the live streams right now. No comments or questions there. Again, if you guys want to submit, you can submit, of course, live in the live streams on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook. Just comment below and I will answer any comments or questions you guys have there. Also, again, you can submit via the tip link, streamlabs.com/movieidiot. You can definitely do that as well. And oh yeah, before I forget, also, don't forget, subscribe, like, ring the bell, all that fun stuff, follow, share. Just make sure you spread the channel. We want to build this amazing community so we have more and more people to talk to and all that fun jazz. All right, so I'm going to get to the tip comments that I have this week. I have 3 tip comments. So the first one comes from my guy, Mr. Del Mackey. And he says, hey, Mike, I heard there could be a decision on Wonder Woman 84 as soon as Friday. Have you heard anything? Well, Adele, today is Friday. And actually, I'm going to look this up really quick. I did check this morning. No news as of this morning. But let's just pull up Variety really quick, guys, if you bear with me here. I'm just going to pull up Variety and see if... So the top story in Variety looks the same still. It says, yep, Warner Brothers still. So as of right now, currently at 9:43 a.m. Central Standard Time, Warner Brothers has not made a decision on whether they're going to move Wonder Woman 84. So they are mulling it over, according to Variety, as of right now. So no news yet, Del. I'm hoping we'll get a determination, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, for the theater's sake, that they keep it in December. Do it. Come on, Warner Brothers. I know you guys took a bath on Tenet. I know you were hurt. Come on, stick it out, man. We all want this. Let's do it. Let's bring it back in December. Come on. The theater's stocks are up. People are, feeling good about that vaccine. Let's ride that wave of momentum and bring it home. Please. Anyway, yeah, I don't know, Del, but it's possible. So, with that said, I'm going to move on to my next tip. Oh my God, you guys, I'm excited for this one. So I've been doing this show, well, I mean, off and on for a year, but basically weekly, every week since March. And I've yet to get hate mail or hate comments, except today I got one. So this one comes from You Suck. They donated $1. Well, thank you, You Suck. Says, I'm wasting $1 just to tell you that you suck. You are a generic John Campea, that is all. Well, thank you, You Suck. I love hate mail. If you want to send me money to, rip on me. I'm totally okay with that. I love it. If you guys don't know who John Campea is, he's a movie and TV pundit similar to what I do right here. I actually did draw inspiration from John Campea. Why? Because John Campea has like 300,000 subscribers and is probably the best at this space in what he does. So if you're going to call me a generic John Campea, okay, I'm okay with it. Yeah, thank you. I take that as a compliment. Hey, if I'm not your cup of tea, cool. Move on. I don't know what to tell you, man. I do the best I can. I go over news. I talk about stuff. Can't please everybody, and that's okay. If I'm starting to get some hate, that means maybe I'm doing something right. I don't know. Or maybe not. Maybe I really do suck. Whatever, guys. It's all good. If you want to send me money to tell me how terrible I am, please keep it going. Appreciate it. All right, let's go to our third and final tip comment that I have for the day, and that is Bob Jones. Bob Jones. Did you hear about Mortal Kombat moving? He says. Bob, let me look that up too. So, the Mortal Kombat movie reboot. Hold on, guys. Mortal Kombat 2021. Well, it's going to be 2021, right? Let me see. Here we go. This one's coming from IGN. We'll just use that one. I'm sure it's on all the other major trades too. Posted November 11th, which was 2 days ago. 2 days ago. So according to IGN, the upcoming Mortal Kombat movie reboot has been delayed indefinitely, according to its producer. It will not be released until theaters have reopened nationwide. So they are delaying the Mortal Kombat movie indefinitely until theaters are fully opened. I think for a movie like this, that's probably the right idea. There are tentpole movies who can bring in people during downtimes, like a Wonder Woman 84. Please stay in December, Wonder Woman 84. And then there are movies like Mortal Kombat, a reboot with a first-time writer and a first-time director on a franchise that has taken a beating. And they probably need to be around when things get back into full swing. It's also a movie that really can't afford not to do theatrical because they aren't going to have that $150 million budget, but they definitely won't have a $5 million budget either. A movie like Mortal Kombat's going to run right around $40-50 million. So when you get into that kind of a budget for a movie, you can't not be in theaters. It's too expensive to do just streaming, and it's not expensive enough where you're going to pull in those crowds during tough times. So I think, honestly, Bob, to answer your question or just, whatever, yes, I heard about it. And yes, I think it's the right move. So that's my thoughts on Mortal Kombat. Moving out of their 2021 slot and going just indefinite until theaters reopen again. And it looks like, guys, that is it. So thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Movie Idiot Show. Again, we do it every week live on YouTube, live on Facebook, and live on Twitch. And I really appreciate you guys checking it out. Thank you to our tippers today, Del Mackey, you suck, and Bob Jones. Again, I love this. Please, again, if you guys want to send money to the channel just to rip on me, please, by all means, I will read them out loud till the cows come home, as long as you keep tipping. I'm totally cool with it. Also, don't forget, guys, to, of course, subscribe, like, follow, share, ring the dingy bell, whatever you gotta do. Yeah, I said ring the dingy bell. You heard me. Make sure you do all that fun stuff. We want to make sure we build a great community and all that jazz. Again, guys, I will catch you all. Actually, so me and Jake are gonna do open spoiler discussion either tonight or tomorrow night, probably. I will post shortly on the channel when I know for sure. On the YouTube channel, I'll set up the event, and then I'll post on the other things just to let you guys know what's going on. So look out for that. If it's tonight, it's probably going to be like 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tomorrow, probably the same rough guesstimate time. I got to just work that out with Jake, but hopefully I can get Jake back, and we'll be doing the open spoiler discussion for Mandalorian Chapter 11. Can't wait for that because there's so many fun, nerdy, geeky shit to talk about from this episode. I'm excited. So, again, thank you all for checking out the Movie Idiot Show. I will catch you guys, of course, on the main show next Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. I hope you all have an amazing week, and until then, bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye, my. Thanks now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.